that need services? Absolutely. But I'm going to remind you of something that most politicians don't want to talk about, and that is the issue of illegal aliens. Because this whole picture I'm painting for you is called the Texas budget boondoggle. And a big part of that boondoggle is the fact that your elected officials in Austin do not want to address the high cost of illegal aliens to our state. Now, I want to be very, very clear here. My organization, Grassroots America, We the People, and I personally support legal immigration. We support people who come here who do it the right way. But there's this thing called the rule of law. And if we don't start making our elected officials live up to that oath of office that they take, then we're going to have a complete unraveling of the rule of law, and it's happening right here in Texas. I'm a recovering elected official myself, and I have taken an oath of office, and I will tell you that an oath of office where you pledge to support and to defend the United States Constitution, the laws of the United States, and the laws of the state of Texas does not have any little fine print at the bottom, a disclaimer that says, I will enforce the rule of law except when it's politically incorrect, except when my donors don't want me to stand up for it, except when I'm the only one. I am telling you that we need elected officials who are going to really take that oath of office seriously, and it needs to start with the issue of illegal immigration in our state. Today, the state of Texas sits in the shadow of numbers of other states in our country that are, by the way, non-border states who have taken care of the issue. South Carolina, Alabama, Oklahoma, there are plenty of states that have taken care of counting the cost of limiting social services to only citizens and legal residents. And by the way, did you know that every time the people of Texas are polled, they say that the number one issue in our state is illegal immigration, and number two is jobs. My friends, you cannot have an honest discussion about the budget, about government spending at any level, about the high cost of public education, the cost of health care, the cost of social services, or about jobs, unless you address the issue of the high cost of illegal immigration. Because, my friends, jobs and taxpayer-supported social services should go to citizens and legal residents, period. Systems. And because we took the first dollar of federal funds for health care, HHS, Medicaid is part of our constitutional mandate for state government. But I can tell you, handing out your tax dollars and participating in crony capitalism is not part of their mandate. And I can tell you that Texas has enough attractive qualities about it, a great business climate, a great climate to work in, a ready workforce to work, a low tax rate, no income taxes. We don't need to be giving out our tax dollars and our state government picking winners and losers in the economy. If you don't think the federal government should be doing that, managing the economy, I can tell you for certain the state has no business doing it either, because a free people truly exchanging goods and services in a truly free market can take care of all of the business expansions. So we missed some wonderful opportunities to do some common sense things to cut spending in Austin. Now, did they cut spending? Sure they did. About $12 billion of the funds that they cut were $12 billion in federal stimulus funds that were borrowed last time in order to balance the budget. My friends, our state has got to get used to having less federal money. First of all, it's the right thing to do. The state of Texas does not need to be dependent on pulling down about 42% of its budget from the federal government. I can tell you that that is a dangerous path, and we need to end it. But there are one of two ways we're going to have less federal money in the state of Texas. In November, we're going to have a change in the White House. And we're hopefully going to get more constitutional conservatives in the Senate and in the House. And they will put the federal government inside a Constitution-sized box. But if that doesn't happen, and we keep the status quo, we are going to have a financial collapse in this country.